I did not have an intro, but I am back from holiday. I did not get a 10, and I'm a bit mad about it, but other than that, it was really good. And I came back at the perfect time because that gave me the opportunity to switch around the theme that we are tackling today, because we are still in our theme park where we're revealing the different themed areas by building a little entrance gate to them. So I originally wanted to build an entrance gate for a different one for this video, kind of switch around because we did do like a somewhat historical quote-unquote one in the last one, so I wanted to do something different. But I decided to go to another somewhat historical, well, pretty much the most historical out of all of these. Because this really fits the new pack, and I'm pretty sure that in the voiceover for the last one I said this is pre-recorded so far in the past, I won't know what has happened if there's a new pack announced, and now it is announced, and I think it was when the video came out, so good on me. So very fitting. Obviously I'm very excited for building this area. And I also want to say, next video, which, yes, we're going to go back to 2 days, we may or may not be doing something that gives me the opportunity to use the animals. And that's all I want to say. However, hi, I'm back. When I pre-recorded all of this, I did not realize how far into the future this was going to be posted. So here's two things that I want to say. First of all, most importantly, happy Pride Month. Second of all, happy birthday to the channel. This channel is now a year old. Really cool. Thank you for everyone who stuck around. I want to know, do you count this as a milestone? Because we did say that at the milestones, we're going to do the little color-coded challenge every time we hit a milestone, but that was for subscribers. And I'm hoping that it's not going to take long for us to hit 1,000 subscribers, but you know, we can also make 2 of the challenges and one for the year as a timely milestone. So let me know what you think about that. And there was something else I wanted to say. Oh, and yeah, I'm excited for the new pack. That came out when I was on holiday, and in the last video I said that I was going to be posting about 2 zoos that I was going to visit. I'm still posting about the other zoo, posting on Instagram, that is. I am still posting about the other one. It was the day that we went, literally the second we were done, it started raining so bad. Like, we were soaked entirely, so I totally forgot to do it in the evening, and then every other day we were so busy. So I'm gonna do it, but I'm back home. And yeah, I still have some time off, so I might be visiting some zoos around where I live, so that like in a day trip kind of matter, so it might even, you know, become more posts. But I go to zoos pretty often anyway. There's a lot of zoos around me, so there will be just, you know, random stuff sometimes there. And yeah, I'm excited to be back. I'm not excited to go back to uni. I really ignored that for the past weeks, so I really have to get back into that. But let's actually talk about this build. We're building ancient Egypt, and I've said this with the cowboys, I've said this with the pirates, and I'm saying this here. I don't want this to be taken in a very historically accurate way. It's not educational, and it is not meant in any way disrespectful to real people who lived through that, and that you kind of have to say this with these things because there are real things, and we're not gonna, you know, make fun of grave robbing or anything, so don't think that's where this is heading. I know that these are real problems, but this is, like I said it before, what you would, you know, the amount of detail and intent you would put in a, you know, in a costume of a 5-year-old, you know? So if your kid dresses up as Cleopatra, I've never said that in English before, you know, that's kind of it, or as a mummy, you know? Yeah, obviously what really helped was the Africa pack, which I'm thinking, you know, we're gonna see a lot more from, again, in the builds that are coming out in the next weeks, because not just from me, but in general because of the new pack, which is obviously very Africa oriented. That's, yeah, so I guess that this pack will get its a new second round of lot of views. So it really helped also to make this not too accurate, which sounds weird, but I hope you know what I mean, because we have these meerkat statues, which are obviously not really, not really real. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not used to talking anymore. Actually, funny enough, I think when I'm on holiday, for some reason my English gets worse. For a lot of people it's better because obviously, you speak English all the time because it's a language that most people will understand you in. But to me, I feel like it gets worse because my English mostly comes from watching so much YouTube, and obviously ever since I started this channel, it was also that. And I feel like I use less English when I'm on holiday because, I'll be going with someone that I know, and most people I know speak German, so we speak German all day. And yeah, I don't know. So I feel like my English actually suffers from traveling. Not suffers, this is a bit dramatic, but but yeah, so okay, I was way quicker than I thought. I thought that it was gonna take so long to talk about all that, but it didn't. But yeah, that's really unfortunate because I don't have much to talk about. I will say though, and this is a spoiler, but I want to say it. Yes, we are going to build a pyramid. Maybe just one, not sure yet, but I have plans. Big plans. Hope they're gonna work. No idea if they will. But I wanted to say that because I feel like if I were to hear someone say Egypt area, I would think, are they gonna really go to the hassle of putting together pieces to make a period? And to that I say yes, we will. We will do that. And yeah, I'm really excited to get back. I have this holiday, and to me now that was a thing that I was saving up money for because it was kind of long. We traveled to different places. It wasn't that long. It was planned to be longer than it was, but so first of all, we waited a long time to book because I had have a very scary health thing in my family, and I was unsure if I wanted to leave the country, which still really, stresses me. And so we took a long time to book, so everything was very expensive. And then the last leg of our tour, I want to say, was had a lot of Italy. It was basically going for all of Italy, and Italy has floodings, or has had floodings at the time that we were booking, and we just felt it felt weird to book a holiday in a place that was hit by tragedy, and also from the logistic standpoint that everyone said that train travel would be affected by the floods even in areas that weren't flooded, which makes sense because when trains go through the country, and so we just felt like Italy was not it. And so it was way shorter than we intended. However, I saved money for a longer trip, and it's fine. We did more activities in the times that we spent other places. By the way, if you've ever have the chance to go to Slovenia, that was, and I'm not kidding, probably the most beautiful country I've ever been to. It was so beautiful, people so nice, you could do so many things. It was so cool. It was really, really fun. Everyone spoke perfect English. It's so recommendable to go to Slovenia. I'm so impressed with Slovenia. Anyway, yeah, so saving money, that was that was the topic that I was on. But I think the next big thing that I'm gonna save for is a new computer. And my dad always laughs at me for saying this, but I want another expensive gaming laptop, which I know that the other PCs, they're cheaper, better, you have more options, you can build them yourself, and I'm aware of all of these things, but I hate sitting at a desk. And that is the one thing that a tower PC just cannot give me. And you know, I know you can like connect, you know, but I would still need a laptop, and I do need a good display because I also do uni stuff on it, and I studied design, so it can't be a crappy display. And all of these things, I just want it to be a laptop, and that also gives me the opportunity to build much more, because it's not that I don't have a lot of free time, it's that a lot of my free time is spent not at home. And I could be building things, because I'm so often I spend time at my parents' place and they're like at work and I'm there alone, and I could be building, you know, and I could also build while my mom is watching TV, you know, so I could get so much more done if I had a laptop that wasn't broken. And I've talked about this before, but my laptop, you can't close it, because the case of the laptop fell apart after a few months of having it. It was literally crumbling plastic pieces, and it was a very expensive laptop, obviously, and I'm still so mad about it, but my dad fixed it in a way where it works, everything's fine, but you can't close it, and that also means you can't travel with it, and so that really bothers me, and I would also really like to be able to go other places and work on uni stuff, because I work at a zoo. I have free entrance to the zoo, and it's such a beautiful environment to work. Like, I would love to take my laptop on days where I'm not working just to sit around the zoo and work on uni in a happier place than just my desk, you know? And so, yeah. But that also means that I think that will give me the opportunity to build more and get more done and, you know, be more productive overall. So for you, that means that I hope I can maybe switch to 3 videos a week, or at least be a little bit more good with time in the future, because there's been times where I could have easily finished the video, but I had something to do the next day, and it was closer to my parents' house, so I'd sleep at my parents' house, but to get there I would have to leave, and then I couldn't finish the video on time, even though I had the time technically, but I couldn't take my laptop with me. So things like that are so annoying, and it's like such small details that don't feel like a big problem, but it adds up to so much time that I'm just unproductive because I can't take this thing with me. Or just even times where, because I have a terrible bag. I'm in my 20s and I feel like I'm in my 80s. I have a terrible bag, and sometimes I stop being on my PC even though I have the time and I am home, but my back hurts from sitting, and so I lay down. And if I had a laptop, I could just have it lay down with me at my terrible back, and I could be 80 in peace, you know? But so yeah, that is on the news for the channel. It feels like I've not talked to anyone in forever, which I guess I didn't, but not anyone but like to you guys. Obviously I talked on my holidays. That was weird, but yeah, let me know how you feel. Let me know how you feel about doing a milestone video for the birthday of this channel. I don't know the exact date. I know that it was this month. I'll check the exact date. Maybe we can still catch the birthday, like actual day, or not. I will see. But yeah, let's enjoy a couple of seconds of music, and then we go into the real-time part. See you then. Hello, my loves. Okay, here we are. We are in the dome. It is right next to the red pandas, and across the street, if you will, from these themes. And then those two are still to be revealed. But today we are focusing on our ancient Egypt one. And I think it turned out so beautiful. I was very unsure when I started building. I thought that I might not actually get the hang of it. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy with it. We will have to see how we're going to continue this on the other side, because this looks kind of wonky to now, but I also think it has potential to look really cool. But that is to worry about another day. Let's actually go into the visitor's perspective. And let's pull up ourselves down here. I will say, I think it's kind of busy. I think I don't want it to be continuing to be so busy throughout the rest of this area. This little thing, I have no idea what it is for, but it fits really well. And then I really like what I was able to do with the font here with the meerkat looking through the G. But yeah, let's actually go up here and there's another camel hidden over here. But yeah, this is some of the temple pieces. This is a really wild mixture of packs and themes and stuff, but I think it turned out really well. And yeah, obviously some palm trees and cacti. These trees also really worked. I wish I found them earlier. Well, I did see them earlier probably, but didn't register them as something I could use. And there's another problem again here with the path not entirely lining up with this because of the curbs. I had to raise this part up here. And I did see someone comment that I could cover this up with pieces, which is what I did for the first one. But because I've been using these textured paths, I can't do that. Otherwise it would look kind of weird, I think. I might try it though, but yeah, it's not ideal. My ideal scenario would be that Frontier allows us to get rid of curbs on raised paths. That would be the best. It does poke through there. I didn't notice that before. So I might fix that, but overall, this is the entrance that we have. This is kind of funny, and I want to show this because I know that it was not in the build part. But this thing over here, in the build part, it was just the sun sign with a smiley face, but there's actually this thing right here, and I looked at it and I was like, oh, this is perfect to cover that up. It is a statue. I think it is an Asian statue, Indian. And you can put different heads on it. But this, the stump where the head would go, that was really nice for covering that up. So I did that, and it makes it look less childish. And I think it looks like a scorpion, which really fits. So yeah, I wanted to show that because I know that that was not in the Speedbuild part. So yeah, I hope that you're excited for this, and I hope that you're excited that I'm back. That would really flatter me. Yeah, let's see you around another time. Bye!